With the right prompting here in Gemini, you can actually come up with some really unique ideas to create colouring books around. Now, if you stick around, I am going to show you step by step on the type of prompts that you want to use here in Gemini. But I spent 5 minutes doing this and I got this idea, which is librarian chick. Now, this is a blue ocean niche as well, and I am going to dive deeper into that here in this video, but this is for quiet luxury, neo-academic, which are currently trends surging on social media. Now, it's told me that this would be the anatomy of a librarian chick. It's bold and easy. It's given me the colour palette. It's given me the visual elements for the layouts as well. It's told me a little bit more about the Blue Ocean strategy and how this could be a series expansion potential with Librarian Chick, the Garden Edition, the Kitchen Edition, and the Travel Edition. Now let me show you step by step on how you can prompt Gemini to actually create some really unique ideas which will help you stand out over on Amazon. Now it all starts with the master prompt, and this is the master prompt which I crafted. Now I'll quickly read this so you can understand it a little bit better, but this right here is what's going to give you really unique ideas when it comes to coming up with niches over on Amazon. Now there's two ways to come up with niches. One is through researching and finding low competition niches. Now I do actually have a free GPT that can help you do this. Now if you want to come and check this out, what I'll do is also link this down in the description, and this is completely free. But that's one way, and another way is going after really broad niches, combining them together, putting twists on it, and just coming up with really unique ideas. So let me go ahead and read this master prompt, and then we'll take a look at all of the ideas which it gave me. Now in fact, what I'll do is also leave this master prompt down in the description, just so you can copy and paste it. But I put, you are a high-level KDP publishing strategist who specializes in identifying scalable, low saturation colouring book concepts. Now, I am a KDP colouring book publisher who targets broad evergreen niches: animals, food, cozy, professions, hobbies, retro, seasonal, and adds unique twists or combines niches. I create colouring book for adults and focus on commercial viability and series potential. Now your task? Well, generate 20 unique colouring book concepts using this framework. Start with a broad evergreen niche, add an unexpected twist, or combine another niche. Ensure the idea works specifically for bold and easy designs. Now this is just for bold and easy. You can just go after simple or standard colouring books or kids colouring books or whatever you want. But avoid generic ideas like cute animals, cozy spaces. Avoid overusing KDP clichés and prioritise concepts with strong identity and giftability. Now each idea must feel brandable and expandable into a series. Now for each idea, provide broad niche, twist or combination, target audience, why it would sell, series expansion potential, difficulty level for bold and easy execution, that's 1 through 5, and short example title. Think commercially, think differentiation, think scalability. Do not repeat common marketplace ideas, and do not suggest mandalas, generic floral books, or basic affirmation books. Now this right here is your master prompt, and it's going to help you come up with so many great ideas. So we have 20 unique colouring book concepts: retro, hobbies, and high tech. Now it's given us the broad niche, the twist, the target audience, why it would sell, series expansion, difficulty, and example title. Then we have culinary architecture, extreme minimalism, macro nature, and professional day in the life stylized, mid-century modern animal portraits, and many, many more. Now, one thing you do want to do as well, if we come down to just here, this right here is gold. This is something that I came across a while back, and it's what I noticed with every top seller over on Amazon, that almost every top seller uses this structure. Emotional, vibe word, everyday thing. So if you take anything away from this video, let it be this, because if you go over on Amazon, start looking at bold and easy colouring books and colouring books, you're going to see this play over and over again. See, it's even said, you are absolutely right. The current KDP market is dominated by adjective plus noun formula because it targets a specific feeling rather than just a subject. Now, this vibe first approach is the secret to converting a casual scroller into a buyer. So now it's gone ahead and done that. Retro springtime, really great idea. Groovy garden. Now the broad niche is gardening and flowers, but the twist is 70s psychedelic light. Then minimalist mornings, coastal cottage, urban jungle, and many, many more. Now what I put was let's come up with some blue ocean ideas. Now I also just put this just here so we can understand what blue ocean is a little bit better. So in the world of business and KDP strategy, blue ocean is a term coined by this person just here and this other person just here. Now it describes a market where there is little to no competition because you created a product so unique that it stands out alone. So essentially, blue ocean means you're creating your own niche. You're going to be first to the market with that concept. Now, this is very, very powerful. So what I did was now let's come up with more ideas using this framework. And that is the emotional vibe word plus everyday thing, and that are blue ocean ideas. So this is where we start diving deep. This is where we're going to start getting ideas and twists and unique spins put on things that haven't been done, that the Amazon marketplace hasn't seen for colouring books yet. And that's where you'll really stand out over on Amazon if you create a good quality colouring book. So to dive deeper into this, we are going to move beyond current market trends and anticipate the vibe shifts of 2026. So we have jelly gadgets, very unique. Poetic pantry, alien apartment. Wow, I really like that idea. I should have actually started the video with this one. That's actually really cool. I like that. Celestial alien core. So everyday thing is indoor furniture. The blue ocean. We've seen cozy rooms a million times. We haven't seen them on Mars. And that take standard bold and easy interiors, that's sofas, rugs, lamps, but add alien details, 3 moons visible, through the window, and floating levitation pads instead of chair legs. Wow, I actually really, really like this idea. Now the example title, Cosmic Living, Alien Core Interiors. Now I should have actually started the video with that, but oh well, let's carry on. Glided grocery, glitchy garden. Now I just put more ideas, and we started getting more just here. Wilderkind Woods, I think that's how you say that. Librarian Chick. So again, the example title, Librarian Chick. Now I really liked this idea because the everyday thing is study tools. The blue ocean, entire pages dedicated to 1 or 2 bold line objects, a stack of thick books, a pair of oversized glasses. So this idea I think could work really, really well. So what I actually did was let's dive deeper into this idea, Librarian Chick, and then it started going through, saying that this is a massive blue ocean. Now to make this work for bold and easy, you must focus on the iconic weight of objects. Think about satisfying thunk of a heavy book or the thick rim of a pair of glasses. But we got the colour palette, we got everything that we need, and that's when we can say, let's come up with 40-page ideas for this book. So we got the Scholar's Desk. We have 10-page ideas for that. The curated stacks. We have page ideas for this. And now we have all of the ideas just here. Now this is kind of cross-breeding my Easter books because I was working on that. and it seemed to overlap, so I need to think if I can sort that out or not. But nonetheless, we now have a really unique idea. We also have the color palette for the book, and we have all of the page ideas which we can take a look at, and if we don't like them, we can go back and forth, changing that. But we can now use these page ideas, create prompts for these, and start creating the coloring book. So as you can see, this starting prompt, this master prompt, is very powerful for creating or coming up with new and unique blue ocean ideas for your colouring books. Now again, what I'll do is link this, or should I say copy and paste this into the description so you can play around with it yourself. Now, if you found this video helpful at all, then please consider giving me a like, as it really helps out the channel, and if you're not too sure what to watch next, well, click right here and have a watch of this.